permanent marker. We're going to be using erasable one.
Erasable ones.
Yes.
So what we need is, today Patrick is over here at the illustrious studio.
Yes. That is. Yes.
And we got to figure out who's going to go up against who in the January 30th roast.
Okay, so this is the not the roast that's coming up.
So we're not predicting anybody on this one. We're just putting in who we think would be a good matchup to have the greatest show we could possibly have.
Okay, so this isn't predictions. This is placement.
This is just placement. Okay. And then if we have time, we'll go over our predictions for the next roast battle.
Okay, sounds good to me. So you want to go ahead and rattle off the names, maybe?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
So we have the champ.
Yes, so that's going to be...
Go ahead.
It's going to be whoever wins this next roast battle. They're going to be... they automatically get entered into the next roast battle in order to defend their championship. And right now, as of today... Jean-Pierre Pouillet is the reigning champion. It's going to be a hard fart battle to try to get that belt away from him because he cherishes it. I went over there the other day. I walked in, didn't knock on the door, and I saw him holding the belt, sleeping on his couch.
That makes me feel very good, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have a couch.
He just has that belt.
Yes, he was on the floor. And I actually felt a little bad for him, but happy for him at the same time. So,
any names look familiar to you up here?
I think I may have heard of this Carson Taylor fella. Hunter Stewart. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Oh, man, this is going to be a big one.
He is a bigger guy, this guy. Jesse Morrow. And Josh Kears, also a big guy.
Yes, I know Joshy Poo. Okay, so there we go. Let me scoot out a little bit so I can see.
So we have Hunter Stewart, Adam Dibdahl from Mobile, Cap Carr from Mobile, Carson Taylor from Mobile.
Yeah, representing.
Blake Carr from Mobile.
Wow, a lot of Mobile. Josh Kears, isn't he?
Josh Kears, also out of Alabama. So
only two are out of Florida.
Jesse Morrow and Hunter Stewart.
Okay.
Trying to defend us here. And maybe the champ will be a Pensacolian as well. But
now, I think, just like in the NBA, right, or NFL, like the first seed faces off against the 8th seed.
Yep.
So the champ's going to go against who?
First timer right here.
Jesse Morrow.
Morrow.
He is immediately going to go up against the champ in the first round.
That's just how it is, you know.
Yep.
And ultimately, we want to make sure that it's a good show by the end of the matches. So having a guy who has never done a roast battle, go ahead and go up against the champ. That way you can just get that defeat out of the way. Yes. And we've had people take upsets plenty of times, dude.
Yeah.
Because the champ doesn't respect the new guy, but the new guys are riding like crazy.
Yeah, because they have something to prove.
Exactly.
They have a chip on their shoulder.
Exactly.
Now the rest of these are going to be a little perplexing. We're going to need some thought here.
So, who do we want in this side that I feel like I want Carson over here. Because we have a side A and a side B.
Yeah.
So it goes in like this.
Yeah.
I want Carson over here because he's one of the bigger comics on the roast.
Yeah. In fact, he's the biggest comic on the roast.
Absolutely.
Now, not in size, but of recognition. Now, well, actually, he's kind of maybe 5'11". Okay.
So Jesse Morrow, Carson Taylor over there, because we want that last match to be great. So having whoever the champ is going to be great against someone that we know is also great And he did roast back before the belt and everything, and he won like 4 months in a row. So he's the longest reigning champion, but not in the new era. We can't count it.
Right. I would argue Carson Taylor is the #1 contender out of this group of people.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will go on record and say that.
That's why I want him on side B. So
Yes.
we have A and B.
Now, we need to differentiate here between... we need to separate out another couple of comics. We got Carson Taylor out here by himself. I think we need to first separate out a couple more comics, put them in brackets by themselves before we start matching.
So who's our #2 guy on this list? That's who we should put right here.
I'm going to say Hunter Stewart.
Hunter Stewart?
Yes. I'm going to say Hunter Stewart.
All right. Adam Dibdahl, though, has made it to the finals.
Has he?
Yeah.
Okay, that's true. So then those are going to be the two that we're going to separate out. Adam Dibdahl.
Adam
Dibdahl.
I probably misspelled his name here, and I'm going to misspell it of my misspelling down here. Adam Dibdahl, and then we want Hunter over here.
Yes, Hunter down there. And now we just need to figure out who to pair with each. And remember,
this is nothing personal. These are our top contenders, and we got to go down the list of like, all right, we have our #1 guy, our #2 guy, our #3 guy.
Yeah.
Who's #4? Because #4 is going to, unfortunately, go up against...
Dibdahl, huh?
Dibdahl. Yeah.
Woo. Wow.
So who's done roast? So Cab Carl has done a roast.
Okay.
Blake Carr has done a roast.
So Josh Kears hasn't.
Josh Kears hasn't. So Josh Kears automatically going to be that 4th one, right?
You're going to pair him with Adam Dibdahl?
Yeah.
I see no other option. Josh Kears, you're going up against the former finalist in a roast battle. Actually, I would be considered a former finalist myself. Now, don't know why I wanted to input that into the conversation, but just so
he's a former finalist.
I'm a former finalist. Keep that in mind.
He knows ball.
Yeah, I know balls. So we have now Blake Carr and Cabinet Carl. Oh.
So do we want Cab Carl or Blake Carr against Carson Taylor?
I want Cabinet Carl against Carson Taylor.
Really?
Yes, I do.
Let's do it.
Yep. Cabinet Carl's going to go against Carson Taylor. Now, Carson, they know each other. They're both out of Mobile. Whoa, what's going on? Change of plans?
Change of plans because
okay.
the next lowest guy would be Josh Kears. That would go against the #2 guy, right? Not down here. If we're doing like...
You're going to throw Josh Kears and Carson Taylor?
That makes more sense for fairness, right?
I understand and I agree. Now, so who we're going to put Cabinet Carl with? Adam Dibdahl or Hunter Stewart? This throws a wrench in it.
Let's do... I want Cab Carl over here.
With Adam?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thoughts on that is... If we have, like, a champ against this situation, that champ that doesn't try against Jesse Morrow, can Jesse Morrow hang in that next round? So we want a great person in that one to be able to represent this side.
Yes.
But if Jesse Morrow comes up, takes out both of those, he's in the finals, deserves to be there kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
But this puts up a great show, so no matter what, like in the finals, if we have the champ, Adam Dibdahl, Cab Carl against who we think is Carson Taylor, Hunter Stewart going to be in the finals, is what we're thinking.
I see where you're going with. It ends up in a great final battle.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, let's go ahead and get Blake right here next to Hunter.
And this ends up being the best, what I think is going to be our battle of the night right here. My call is this right here is the battle of the night.
Hunter Stewart and Blake Carr.
Like of our first rounds?
Yes.
That's the battle of the night.
Okay.
Like there's gonna be I'm going to be getting clips from that, I bet.
Okay, so there it is, folks. So we're going to have the champion from the roast battle coming up on the 19th of December, which we're going to do predictions for here momentarily. It's going to go up against newcomer underdog Jesse Morrow. And then into our second battle, Adam Dibdall versus Cabinet Carl, 295,000 followers on Facebook. And then in the third round, Carson Taylor, renowned Mobile comic. Everybody knows him. Most people love him. I don't see what everybody sees in him. Versus Josh Kears.
Big Josh comedy.
Big Josh Kears. Now, if Josh Kears can upset Carson Taylor, make him cry a little.
Yeah.
And then,
make him angry.
Yeah, make him, fly off the handle. He might even start drinking again. Then Josh Kears could also upset the whole thing.
I agree.
Now, so you're saying Hunter Stewart, Blake Carr. You know what? I do like the combination. Blake Carr, a young chap, feisty little fella, versus Lurch from the Addams family with nicer looking legs. Oh, Hunter Stewart.
Hunter Stewart. All right, there
it is, guys.
That's good. Now we're going to go to our predictions for the roast battle that is approaching. We have side A, our champ. What's his name again?
JP, John Pierre Pouillet, at a Wise Man Time podcast on YouTube. 156 subscribers. Please subscribe. Versus, and now do you remember the list?
I have it right here.
All right. Now, Lamar's going to pull up the list. I'm going to do a little bit of wiping with my hand. That's how I usually wipe. So,
wipey.
Yes, wipe off some names here while Lamar pulls up the list, because we've already determined this list. It's set in stone, or set in whiteboard, as I should say. If I could articulate my words better, I think I'm going
our very own J.S.
Chavez. Really?
Chavez. I should have remembered that, actually.
Really?
Chavez is going up against him. And then we have, not of any relationship to Hunter,
Derek Stewart. Yes, not related to Hunter. Derek Stewart.
dark comic.
Yeah, he's a white guy, though.
And he's going to face another dark comic in a different way. Our very own Jeremy Young.
Darker as in skin color.
Yes.
Now, that's going to be a fun one. And then who's the third round?
We have side B, Ross.
Oh, my God. Former
Raw
champ.
dog, Richard. That's why he's over here, boy. You know it is. You know he's in that number 2
versus
spot.
Thomas Finley.
No.
What?
Liam.
Oh.
Dark comic, Ulrich.
Oh, my God. If DeJampanthony hears about that, he's going to be pissed. I think I mentioned that in the last video.
Who?
DeJampanthony.
Who's that?
It's his nemesis on Facebook. Now, let's get on to the fourth round.
Who is that?
DeJampanthony. Just add him as a friend. I think you probably have him as a friend.
Well, I love this guy.
Holy shit.
Very much.
Oh, my God.
Logan Brown.
Young Logan Brown.
He as seen on Tubi.
Yes.
And he is going to be against our very favorite
Thomas Finley.
Thomas.
Now, has this list changed? Did you refine this list after we made it? Because I remember specifically having Ross Richards versus Thomas Finley.
Did I mix them up?
I thought, do you have the list?
I have it right here. Just where I don't know. I guess I need to
Yeah.
I didn't take a picture of it from the podcast.
Yeah, did you?
No.
Well.
Or if I did, let me go look.
Yeah, because I could have swore we had. Honestly, I thought it was going to be JP versus Jeremy Young. I don't even remember Derek Stewart being on the list.
Yeah, I don't think you helped make this one.
Okay.
I
Well,
just
that
had to put it
settles
together.
that.
I just had to put it together.
Okay.
But now I have you and I love you.
Yes.
We're going to start doing these together because now we're making the list
And
checking them twice.
And then we'll find out who's naughty.
Or nice. Dude, I got to do an episode with Dallas.
Yes.
Before the show. I haven't put it out yet, but I just thought I would talk about that. It was cool. It was good, that long episode.
I bet it was. You know, he's a high volume energy type person. You know, radiates personality and Gatum, and he's a real good dude to talk to. He'll talk your ear off. You know, just goes on and on and on about various things, entertaining things most of the time, but it's a very pleasant conversation usually with old Dallas James Nelson. And our host, Olivia Searcy, top comic in Pensacola.
She's not the host.
No, I'm sorry. Did I say host? I meant Judge Lamar. You see me slipping?
Yep.
Olivia Searcy, Baylor Austin, who was out of Fort Walton, a cute little chick, was a bartender.
Yep, and she's been on the Swamp Cast.
Oh, with Robert Vinson.
With Robert Vinson.
That creature.
She did some funny, like I was watching the episode and she was funny.
Oh.
And
good for her. That's hard to do.
And she was funny, so I was like, hey, come do it, you know?
And then
we're trying to just get, like, it's a real, I know we have Olivia on this one, but it's a real sausage fest.
Yeah.
So we're, like, just trying to get females in to, like, come and be a part of this, so maybe other females don't know, think that we're, or know that we're...
Right, so we got 3 females, Olivia, Baylor, and Adam Bowles.
Well, Adam Bowles is a man.
Well, he is a man, but he's an effeminate soul. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I mean he's a loving and caring person. I mean, he's never said a bad thing about anybody, probably, in his whole life. So we're going to have to instruct the females. They can't judge based on looks, okay? This isn't a look-good contest. It's all about comedy. So be sure to bring that up, whoever's hosting. Crowd writing retort.
That's what they're judging on retort.
All right, so this is the list. JP Pouillet, and this is December 19th. At BagelHeads, December, I don't do left-handed, but I'm doing it anyway. December
That's good.
19th. At BagelHeads, oh Jesus. At Bagel, I'll fix it.
No, it looks good.
All right, BagelHeads. Be there or be square, unlike a bagel, which is round. BagelHeads.
Also, tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and put this episode out. If you're watching this tomorrow, on Thursday, we are having the open mic at BagelHeads at the UWF.
Oh,
UWF,
yeah.
At the Argo Village, it is.
Get ready for that one.
Yep.
It's going to be good.
But December 19th, we have JP versus JS Chavez.
Now, the reason we put JS is he's going to be the underdog in this. He's new. This is his second roast. Has Jeremy been in a roast before?
Yes, a long time ago.
Okay.
I think Liam is probably the underdog in this, but I was kind of filling names at the end, so that's why I got JS and Jeremy.
Liam's been on roast before.
Yeah.
Okay, so JS, you're going to be the underdog in this, buddy. You're going up against J Pouillet.
Yeah.
And
he's going to say it.
Now, I want... JP's going to win this. He's going to win that match. I love you, JS. I love your attitude. I love your...
Right off the gate, he says no.
I love you're an immigrant. I love you served your country. You're a good guy. But JP's going to beat you, buddy. Unless you pull an upset.
I think JS is coming with the writing. I think he's going to have the crowd. He's loud and lovable. Mm-hmm. But I'm worried about his retorts.
His retort and his...
And JP has the retorts on lock.
And JP's got the better writing. JP can cut straight to the soul with less words.
All right, we'll see. I think JS is preparing, but yeah, JP might take this one.
Now, out of the gate,
we gotta say these things about our friends now. So.
Yeah, oh yeah, this is the task that we have.
Derek Stewart, Jeremy Young. Are we taking out JS and Jeremy right off the bat? Is that what you were doing? Our friends, our dear friends.
Our dear friends.
We're saying they're gone first.
Yeah, unless Derek is so mean that the crowd finds him irredeemable, unless that happens, if he sticks to his gun and maintains his composure, goes with the writing and retort, works the crowd, Derek wins that.
Here's my, if this is the middle, and this, I'm gonna draw another line. Like he's like right here.
Yes.
He's right here. Derek's winning.
Yes.
But if Derek just says, we don't know what Derek will say. Derek goes dark, and we don't know what angle he's going for.
Yeah.
Sometimes, so he could push it over to Jeremy with his retorts.
Yes. Yes.
Is that because I know his writing will be A1, like it'll be clean. But whenever he has to respond to Jeremy, I wonder what he'll say. But we're giving it to Derek.
Yeah, we're going to give it to Derek because I'm going to say retort and writing are going to be Derek, and then the crowd, Jeremy might be a little more lovable for the crowd, but Derek's going to win with all-out writing and retort.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, my God. This one is actually kind of tough. Ross Richards.
Versus Liam Ulrich. Ross is taking that one. We know it.
You know it.
I don't know. Yes, I do know it. I'm voting Ross.
Hold on. Ross Richard is a 3-time roast battle champ of different roast battles, not just the BagelHeads ones.
He has the experience.
He is the former roast battle champ of BagelHeads.
He has the pedigree.
Yes. Liam, and also Ross is kind of hard to write jokes about. He's you know, a good-looking, charismatic, funny guy.
It's all short jokes.
Yeah, you could really only do short jokes.
And they get to him.
Yeah, that's really it. So you better come up with some good short jokes about Ross. Other than that,
writing. Who's that going to?
Let's do a different one. A crowd. Ross is going to win the crowd.
Crowd. Got the C.
Retort. Ross is going to win the retort. All right.
Oh, for easily winning the retort.
Yeah. So DeJanthony is going to love this, but Liam, sorry, buddy, you're going to lose.
I don't know who DeJanthony is, but yeah, you get to see him fall.
Sorry, Liam.
And then we got Logan Brown and Thomas Finley.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. Now it is well known throughout all of Mobile and Pensacola comedy that if Finley can catch his rhythm, which only happens about 12% of the time.
And it requires exactly 3 alcoholic beverages.
Yes, and 7 cigarettes.
And 7 cigs.
And he's got a...
And 3... I don't know. Let me think back.
Maybe 1.5, 2. I think the first one's big.
Two hits off of a pen.
Off of a pen, and then he's got to take his hair down the exact moment he starts to walk on stage.
When he walks up, hair comes off.
Yeah.
Hair
comes down. Yes.
It's all in, and then all of a sudden it's a mane, and there's his head.
Yes.
And he's got all this gorgeous hair.
Yes.
He's got a cigarette hanging out, hopefully not inside the building.
Right.
But you can just tell he smells like cigarettes.
Yeah, but if the glint of the light reflects off his eyes just in the right way, it could actually intimidate Logan Brown. So there's a small chance of that happening. But
the thing is, the gay stuff won't work on Thomas.
Right, because...
So if Logan goes gay...
It's not going to work that much.
Yes.
So...
But Logan is a great writer.
Logan's a good writer. I've beaten him in a roast. I pulled an old curveball on him. I looked like this the night before the roast. I showed up clean shaven. He had nothing to go on.
Retorts...
Okay.
Thomas is quick.
Fuck, dude, this one's hard. Okay, let's start with crowd.
Another roast of the night.
That is going to be the big roast of the first round.
Yeah.
So, who's the crowd going to love more, Logan or Thomas Finley? Logan Brown with his baby face.
Yeah, Logan looks like a local.
Yeah.
He is a local.
He's lovable.
Yeah.
You know, Thomas Finley, though, he's also lovable.
To us.
But not as easy on the eyes.
Yeah. you don't want to look at him that long.
You don't want to look at him that long. Unless he's got you in that trance, which, again, only happens about 12% of the time. Then you don't want to look away.
Dude, Kirby fell for it. Ended up
He
kissing
did.
him.
Yeah, he did. I didn't know Kirby likes to kiss guys, but I
I'm
love him.
friends with guys.
Yeah, I love him anyway.
Yeah.
So, okay, crowd, I'm just going to make a decision. I'm going to say they're going to love Logan more. I'm going to give the crowd to Logan Brown.
Thomas Finley getting taken out.
Wait,
Logan
we
Brown.
didn't do writing and retort.
I thought you were already saying like his.
I said crowd.
Okay, crowd. All right, Thomas, you're not out yet.
Not out yet. Writing. All right, we're going to give it to Logan Brown.
Okay, Logan Brown. Moving on.
So advancing is going to be JP versus Derek Stewart. Oh my God. And then over here in the other round, Big Ross Richards versus fucking Logan.
The two young bloods against each other.
The two-tit Brown. All right, let's talk about that first round.
Talk
between
about
JP.
an epic second round if it happens. So.
Okay. JP's lovable.
Derek Stewart.
JP can his retort. He'll embrace whatever insult you throw at him. He'll even be slightly self-deprecating and turn it around. Derek Stewart can be brutal. He's gonna be more brutal than JP will be. Mm-hmm. He can also be a lovable guy.
And I really feel like the crowd is a big factor in this one.
Oh, yeah.
Writing and retorts are both in their favor. But it depends what the crowd is into on this one.
Yeah.
Because Derek is going to cut through all of his,
Hey, you're bald and...
or, like, we think of JP as this lovable pirate,
Uh-huh.
He's going to just look at him and call him homeless or something.
Yes.
He's going to, just hammer him for being poor and less successful than him or something,
Yes.
But
right, poor, less successful.
And JP's gonna be like, "But you're gay."
Oh yeah.
But Derek's gonna be like, "No, I'm not."
Hey, can we phone a friend?
Who you phoning?
I was just gonna see if
Who you
that's an
gonna call?
option.
Yeah, who you want to call? Ghost.
The only people I would call would be both biased toward JP. Never mind. Fucking okay.
We should get Aaron Ahill online, but
Yeah, you want to get Aaron Ahold on the line?
I do have his number.
We're gonna phone a friend and you're just gonna ask him who does he think will win between JP. Wait, no, he doesn't know Derek Stewart.
Nope, can't do
Okay,
it.
he's out.
All
Never
right.
mind. Me and you're gonna have to do the heavy lifting on this one, Lamar. Can we get a 50-50? No, it doesn't work.
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna give it to the champ.
Yeah, we're gonna give
champ.
experience. Derek Stewart has done roast.
He's
before.
been roasting and he's been doing comedy a while, but I'm gonna give the edge to
the
JP.
champ.
Yes.
All right, we got JP in the finals again. Ross versus Logan Brown.
Now, Ross has momentum.
Ross has
momentum.
motion.
He has.
When?
He's won, 3 of his last 4 roast battles.
Yeah.
He's taken home the gold 3 of his last 4.
And the reason he lost that one was because our judges lost the crowd before he even got up there. They were too mean right off the bat. Because Ross couldn't even be any mean.
You got to think of this in a lot of ways, or the similarities between Logan and Ross. They're both young. They're both in shape. They're both charismatic. They're both funny.
Logan and Derek Stewart are similar.
Yeah.
It's almost like, so not JP. Ross is his own thing,
I'm gonna have to give it to Ross because even if they were evenly matched, Ross has momentum. 3 of the last 4 championships
off
again.
momentum.
So Logan,
It's so even though. We're just saying the edge. Like these two are so even. This is so even.
Yes.
It's literally just.
It's going to come. So it's going to come down in the finals. We're predicting it. JP versus Ross Richards.
The returning champ.
Holy shit. This is a show you don't want to miss.
And he's not just saying that.
No, I'm going to be there. I have to see that.
If this happens, this is what we want to see right here. JP versus Ross, returning champ.
Oh, man.
Returning champ.
Holy shit.
Who's the undisputed
Oh,
of
my
the two?
God, dude. Who is funnier? Okay, writing, dude. Oh, this is going to be so difficult.
Writing. Crowd. I'm giving crowd to Ross.
You're going to give crowd to Ross.
I'm going to give...
Writing to JP.
No, I'm not giving writing to JP. I'm giving retorts to JP.
Okay. Ooh, even that one is tough.
Because I've seen Ross falter on a retort
Okay.
once or twice.
Okay, JP's pretty good at having that bounce
Yeah, I
off.
haven't seen JP falter on the retorts yet. He's like, yep, this, boom, bam, bam.
Writing.
Thank you, ma'am.
And you know,
Writing.
I was going to
Who's writing in that final round the best?
Oh, in the final round.
You see, you got time in between here.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't even think about that. JP is good at utilizing those minutes in between rounds to come up with jokes. Okay? I think Ross likes to have a couple in the chamber for somebody, though, before we get there.
I'm sure Ross has written for JP.
I'm pretty sure Ross saw the lineup and said, JP's the one I got to worry about.
Yeah.
So, dude, you know what? I doubted JP last time. I said he would lose.
You got to stick with him.
I'm sticking with JP.
You can stick with JP. I'm calling Ross.
Holy shit, we need a split decision. Can we get, we can't say, oh fuck, we can't do Olivia. We can't call her.
Well, I'm actually having,
Who are we having? Lamar?
Why am I blanking on her name? Elizabeth, Liz.
Oh.
Adam Bowles' girlfriend. She's going to come over before the podcast, for the open mic. She's going to be there at BagelHeads. We're going to do a quick podcast, and we can figure out who she thinks, JP or Ross.
I just thought of the perfect person to ask that's not affiliated with. They're not a judge and they're not on the roast.
Who?
Russell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to.
He knows both.
Yes,
Likes
he knows
them
both. Yep, likes them both. Let's see if he can.
Make sure to put his thing up to the mic.
Yep, I will do that. I'm gonna try to call Russell. Here we go. Russell Douglas. Let's see if we can get him on the line. And we're gonna go with whoever he says. Come on. The suspense is fucking killing me.
Come on, Russell.
Oh, he's the only one I think could answer this.
Or we call Michaela.
Yeah? Oh, shit. All right, Russell, you had your chance, sir. Let's do Michaela. Michaela is the master photographer that's showed up to all these shows. You got it up to your thingy? All right.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
Me and Patrick are hanging out here doing our prediction for the roast coming up, and on December 19th. You'll be there. So we have a kind of split decision. So we're calling you to see if you'll give us your decision. That way, you're gonna call the roast for the roast. So in the finals, we have JP and Ross.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's who we're predicting makes it to the finals.
That's a hard run.
Yes,
I'm gonna have to go with Ross. Then.
Oh, there we go.
I am gonna have to go with Ross.
Awesome. Thank you, Michaela.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. All right, bye guys.
Bye. There it is, folks. Ross is predicted to win again.
The champ
Ross
has returned.
Richards. Wow. This is going to be a hell of a show. You could tell once we got up to these two in the finals, we were like, I can't call it. That's how amazing this is going to be. It's going to be a fantastic show, Lamar.
Thanks for coming out, Patrick.
You're very welcome, sir.
See you tomorrow at the open mic at BagelHeads.
I'll be there, and
Fargo Village.
and
6:30 sign up, 7 o'clock go up.
There
I'm
it
playing.
is.
I got a record player. We're going to be playing comedy records to start off the show. I know some people are like, "Well, I don't want to hear someone better than me." I think that's a terrible excuse to not listen to comedy.
Yeah, you're gonna tell me you're what? Are you not better than fucking what? Richard Pryor? Come on, he's
you're not.
dead.
Obviously, you're not better than him.
Yeah, but now you are because he's
So,
not alive anymore. So
maybe you need to listen to him.
yeah, maybe listen to him. He'll fill your head full of some knowledge. you know?
Yeah.
The struggle of a black man living in Harlem. You know.
Yeah.
Now, this was fun, Lamar.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
All right. Cool.
That was the most unauthentic fucking handshake.
Sweet. It didn't die.
Hell yeah, dude.